Culers, estic preparat.
Okay guys, thank you for joining and welcome back to Barca 360. Welcome back to the channel. So as we do always look at stories that are making headlines around the football club. In this particular video, having a look at three different stories. The first one, Football Club Barcelona meets with Premier League Golden Boot winners agent eyeing a 2023 deal. We delve so much into that story. Who is this player that Football Club Barcelona has met with his agent and then eyeing a suit for him in 2023? We look at that story into much details. Again, the football club would be without 9 players for their weekend clash against Celta Vigo at the Estadio Coliseo Alfonso Perez in Madrid. We look at that story also into much details, and to complete the video, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is saying that he hopes that Ousmane Dembele would stay at the football club. We delve so much also into that story. If you are new on the channel, you are welcome. If you like this video, you may consider hitting on the subscribe button, turning on the post notification bell icon so you get notified whenever there is a new upload on the channel. So enough of the talking. Let's get straight into the video. A recent report from Mundo Deportivo has revealed Sadio Mane's interest in leaving Liverpool, with the superstar forward favouring a move to Football Club Barcelona in the summer. Catalonia Radio has now offered an update on the situation, dismissing any possibility of a summer move to Camp Nou, as the club are not in a position to meet the player's €90 million valuation. Liverpool themselves could appear reluctant in offloading Sadio Mane at the end of the season, even though the winger's contract at Anfield expires in 2023. The report suggests that Barcelona's board members had met with Sadio Mane's agent back in February, but it appears they are not eyeing a summer move, as paying Liverpool hefty demands could disrupt their financial structure. Instead, the Catalans are eyeing a bossman move for Mane at the end of the 2022-2023 season. The Senegalese international would be a free agent at that time, allowing Barcelona to avoid paying the transfer fees. The former RB Salzburg starlet is holding out for a lucrative 10 to 12 million euros per season contract. It is quite a fortune, but significantly lower than the demand of top targets like Robert Lewandowski, Erling Haaland, who has joined Manchester City, and fellow Liverpool teammate Mohamed Salah. Barcelona remain confident that they can land Sadio Mane in the summer, as the player has expressed the desire to become a part of Xavi Hernandez's setup at the Camp Nou. However, in order to sanction such a move, it is essential that Barcelona rebuild properly. It could make it imperative for the club to offload French players. Fortunately, it appears that the Catalans have already started their overhaul, with Aston Villa currently on the verge of sealing a permanent move for Philippe Coutinho for a fee of around 20 million euros. Others could soon follow. Moving on to the next story, Barcelona would be without 9 players for their weekend clash versus Getafe. Following the 3-1 win over Celta Vigo on Tuesday night, Barcelona edged closer to clinching the second position in the 2021-2022 La Liga season. The Catalans will look to get the job done when they face off against Getafe away from home this upcoming Sunday, but they would have to do so without a host of their first team players, with injuries and suspensions wreaking havoc on manager Xavi Hernandez's plans. Indeed, the 42-year-old was already missing the services of players like Gerard Piqué, Pedri Gonzalez, Sergio Roberto, Nico Gonzalez, and Sergio Dest, all due to injury. Pedri has been out since mid-April due to a hamstring tear, whilst Nico has been ruled out with a toe fracture he picked up last month. Roberto, on the other hand, has not featured since October last year, as he faced a setback in his recent recovery. Meanwhile, Sergio Dest is also out for the season with a hamstring injury he picked up in the loss to Rayo Vallecano less than 2 weeks after having returned from an injury layoff. As for Piqué, he has been suffering from an adductor tissue and had been playing with discomfort for a while now, but with the situation worsening recently, he has been sidelined. And with these 5 players already unavailable, Barcelona will now have to make do without 4 more players for the upcoming game against Getafe following the win over Celta Vigo. Ronald Araujo is unlikely to feature on Sunday after he picked up a concussion following an unfortunate clash of heads with Gavi in the second half, due to which the Uruguayan had to be stretchered off and taken to the hospital right away. Whilst those are all of the injury issues, Barcelona will have to cope without 3 key players in Frenkie de Jong, Jordi, Alba and Eric Garcia due to suspensions, as the trio picked up yellow cards on Tuesday night, ruling them out for the next La Liga encounter. In effect, Barcelona will be missing a total of 9 players when they travel to the Coliseum Alfonso Perez on Sunday, hoping to seal the second spot. It will certainly be interesting to see the team that Xavi picks, given the number of absentees for the trip. The last story, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang says that he hopes that Ousmane Dembele stays at the club. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang was full of praises for Ousmane Dembele after the 2 attackers played a steering role in Tuesday's win over Celta Vigo. Dembele picked up 2 assists in the match, teaming up with Memphis for the opening goal and also putting one on a plate for Aubameyang. The Gabon international ended up with 2 goals to take his tally since joining Barcelona to 13 in all competitions, and he spoke about Dembele after the win. "He is my little brother. We spent a lot of time together since the first day," he said. "When I arrived in Dortmund, I knew him a bit. With time, we had built up this relationship with us like a brother. I love him a lot, and that is why things go very well with us. I'm happy for him. I don't know if he would stay or not, but I hope with all my heart that he would stay." Aubameyang further discussed the match and felt that the team still have much to improve despite running out 3-1 winners. "I think today we did things right. The first half was a bit complicated. The second was much better," he added. "I think we lost a lot of balls in the first half. We have to improve that. Me more than anybody, we would continue working so we don't give the balls away so easily. But we scored 3 and that is something very positive. It is still not clear that Ousmane Dembele, what he would do next. Recent reports have claimed contract extension talks are ongoing with the Frenchman, but it's not clear if Barcelona would be able to find an agreement between him and his agency." So guys, this brings us to the end of this particular video. We saw 3 different stories. The first one, Barcelona meets Premier League Golden Boot winner's agent and then eyeing a suit for him in 2023. According to Catalunya Radio, Barcelona has met up with Sadio Mane's agent, and then a move for him in 2023 is plausible. We saw that story into much details. Again, Barcelona would be without as many as 9 players for their weekend clash versus Getafe at the Coliseum Alfonso Perez in Madrid. And finally, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang says that he hopes that Ousmane Dembele stays put at the football club. Let's see your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your honest suggestions in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining. Kindly do stay safe. Until next time, it's a bye-bye.